GTA 6, when's it coming? Can I get it? Can I play it? What's going on? I wanted GTA 6 for like forever now and it doesn't seem to be coming. But today we're going to be looking at some of the recent news around GTA 6 as well as some of the rumours. But we're going to sort of put it all together. Now there's a lot of talk about GTA 6 online recently. Some of it news, some of it rumours. I thought the best thing to do would be to have a little look at all of it and whittle it down into its basic facts so you can catch up if you've missed anything. Let's get into this. So the patent attempts to trademark a system and method for virtual navigation in a gaming environment. This pretty much means that the NPCs will react to a lot more around them. It claims that current systems are a bit too limited. You can only have a certain amount of moving vehicles and people on the map at any certain time, and they also have a limited amount of animations in the way that they approach things. Now that will be slightly the same, but what is going to happen is they're actually going to interact with their environment a lot more individually. This will mean that the NPC can kind of define its own specific characteristics. Here's an example, right? Take a car on a sunny day. That car is going to move and accelerate a lot better around the map because they don't have to worry about things that, say, a car in rainy or snowy weather would have to. You're going to have to drive in a completely different mindset depending on the environment around you. How about if you know that there's a high-speed chase going on? You're not going to drive into that. You're not going to stay there for the cars to weave in and out of you. What you're going to do is kind of pull over or move completely away from that environment. If you know it's going down on the highway, you're going to avoid the highway. So it's just allowing these NPCs to react to their entire environment a lot better. Now, I know a lot of people are saying the patent is filed by Take-Two, so it could go out to any of the games that they have published, but it's important to list that this was actually done by the lead AI programmer and associate director at Rockstar Games, David Hine and Simon Parr. So that's pretty much a very solid push to say GTA is being worked on, because hey, let's face it, like, you know, they've given examples about cars and stuff. They're not talking about horses. This isn't in a Red Dead situation. However, speaking of Red Dead, we're going to move on to the next piece of information that we got. Now, recently, data miners have found some very interesting animations hidden in the coding for Red Dead Redemption. Why is this important to GTA 6? Well, on the one side of things, these animations are about skydiving and parachuting, which, if I remember correctly, wasn't very big in the cowboy times. I don't remember a lot of people doing it, and I'm sure it doesn't apply to the game. Now, these are actually hidden away in the coding. You know, that's what data mining is all about. But it does kind of hint that they could be working on animations for GTA 6. You've got to remember, it all uses the Rage engine, and that's what all of these games have been made on. Now, why people think that this hints at GTA 6 is because these files cannot be found anywhere in the GTA 5 files, you know, but they're in the Red Dead ones. However, this could also mean that they're polishing and working on new animations or better animations for the re-release of GTA 5. We know that they're bringing out a next-gen version of GTA 5 where they're optimizing everything. But, again, this is a very saucy piece of information because it does hint that they're working away at new coding and not old coding. They're bringing new coding into a situation. So, this has led to a lot of people to think, well, maybe this is for GTA 6. Maybe this has nothing to do with the old GTA. And the final one that I'm sure a lot of people have heard about is the fact that we're going to have a main character that's a female, which you know, sounds about right at this point in time. You know, we've introduced the way that you can switch between characters in the previous game. It makes sense that if they're going to have a similar feature like that in the next game, that you'll be able to switch into a character that's a woman. Like, it pretty much makes a lot of sense. Now, this came from a creditable leaker, which I always think is a weird way of putting things, but you know, this guy's been right about stuff in the past, so he must have an in. But at the same time, I'm like, if this person was right about stuff in the past, wouldn't they have, like, maybe kicked him out of any situation where he's getting leaked, so they would have tracked down that? Anyway, this one makes a lot of sense, and I don't see a problem with it in any shape or form. I don't think it's like pandering. A lot of people will hear stuff like this and go, oh my god, but that's just pandering to the female. Well, guess what, guys? Girls play games as well, man. So this makes a lot of sense. As I'm saying, this would be a very good narrative choice. I think it can take the story in a different place, and it just gives us a different perspective, which is needed at this point. You're at GTA 6, you know, you really need to be able to flip it up and keep changing things and keeping it fresh. And I think that having the ability to play a female character would make this a lot better, in my personal opinion. Again, this is just a rumor. Alongside the last one, this is just speculation and rumors. The pattern itself that I discussed at the start of the video, that's a lot more creditable and it makes a lot of sense. However, all of these little pieces of information only tell us one major thing. GTA 6 ain't coming for a while, man. Like a couple years still. Can you imagine the pressure of working on GTA 6? Like at this point in time, right? They could pretty much do anything they want to. But they want to make sure they get it right, which I respect from Rockstar. You know, I really do respect it. Personally, I don't even want a massively story-driven GTA. I know that sounds stupid, right? I would much prefer GTA 6 to be in a space where it's near enough all online. GTA 5 online is incredible and a lot of fun to play. Imagine if they had just put all of their focus in making a game that operates solely online. Imagine they put all of their focus in a game that solely operates as you and your crew and endless missions in a massive open, a massive open world map, yeah? The things they could do. But I respect it. They're probably going to go the same route that they have with every GTA, and we're going to get a story mode, and GTA 6's online will probably be incredible. But can you just imagine what like a GTA MMO would really be like? That sounds pretty next gen to me. Anyway, if you have any rumors you want to add to this, please go ahead and leave them in the comments. And if you have any solid facts that you want to add to this, leave them in the comments as well. I thought it would be a good idea today to just round up all of the news, because we keep getting GTA 6 news, and I know it's going to get a lot of people really, really excited. But the reality is we're probably going to have to wait a lot longer until we get anything solid. But that pattern's looking good though. That pattern, you know what I'm saying? It shows you they're working and they're thinking about how can we improve everything about this game. Thanks, man. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like or subscribe if you're not subscribed and you're watching this for your first time. I try my best to bring you news and other good stuff, but at the same time, we're still playing games, we're still having fun, and I'm really enjoying doing my pitch series where I pitched you a sequel. Maybe I'll do one this week where we talk about how a GTA 6 storyline could go. If you want to see that, let me know. Other than that, I got some more ideas. Take care of yourselves. Peace!